Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Mathematic Girls Party 3226. So I'm back once again, and in this video I'm going to cover integration topic. I'm going to solve NCERT questions. So in this particular video I'm going to solve exercise 7.1. So let's quickly start with our video. And yes, you can see here we have to find an antiderivative or integral for the following question. Antiderivative is another name of integral. Okay. So the first question is we have to integrate sine 2x. Okay. So let's start. So we have to integrate. This is the sign of integration. We have to integrate sine 2x dx. Okay. So let's start with the solution. Okay. So in integration, the very basic thing is like, you should know the formula. Okay. So integration of sine x. Integration of sine x has a formula minus cos x. Okay. Minus cos x dx. All right. So using this formula, we are going to integrate this. So this will become integration of, okay, just minus cos x, non-dx, we have to write down. Of course, this is an indefinite integral, so there is also plus constant of integration. So using this formula, this will become minus cos 2x, okay. There is another thing, okay. So here you have to integrate 2x as well, because you have a sine function, but you have another function here, okay. It is like a composite function of a function, 2x. So if you do the derivative of 2x, it's simply, sorry, integration of 2x, it simply becomes upon 2, and then plus the constant of integration. So the answer for this question is simply minus cos 2x upon 2. It's like 1 mark question. Okay, let's go to the next question. So the next question we have here, integrate cos 3x. Okay, so we have to integrate cos 3x dx, right? So the integration of cos x formula is sin x plus c. Okay, so using this formula, clearly it will become, yes, so this will become integration of cos 3x. Using the formula, it becomes sin 3x. Again, we have another function 3x. So in integration of 3x is, like, if you just do the integration of that particular part, this will become upon 3. We are not doing the integration of 3x. It is like, if I just write down here cos ax, it will become sin x upon a, right? It's like 1 upon a sin x plus c. So using that, it will become sin 3x upon 3 plus c. So this is the answer for the second question. Let's go to the next question. So we have our third question. Okay, so the third question is e raised to 2x. Okay, so we have to now integrate e raised to 2x dx. Very simple. So the formula for integration of e raised to 2x, okay, let me write down. Integration of e raised to ax. This is in this form, okay, dx. It simply becomes integration of exponential function. It is that only, right? And then this a is like, the coefficient here, so that you have to divide and then plus c. So using this formula, this will become e raised to 2x upon a is 2, so upon 2, and then we have plus c. This is the answer. Now let's move to the next question. So the next question was, we have to integrate ax plus b whole square. Okay, ax plus b whole square dx. Okay, so here we are going to use a very simple formula, which is integration of x raised to n dx. So it simply becomes x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1, right? So using this formula, suppose this is one function, right? So it will become the function ax plus b, and then n is 2, so n plus 1. So this will become 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1, which is 3, right? But we have to integrate this ax plus b as well, okay? So if you integrate that, okay, so let me write down, okay? We should not be in a hurry here. So let's integrate now this part. We have integrated ax plus b whole square. Now we will integrate just ax plus b. So let's see how we can integrate this. So it will simply become ax plus b upon 3, and here we of course have 3. Here integration of ax, right? That will become a outside. Integration of x will become x square by 2. Why? Using this formula, because x raised to 1 and x raised to 1 is 1 plus 1, which is x raised to 2 upon 2, plus here b if you take outside, so the integration of 1 and integration of 1 is x, so it will become bx and then plus constant of integration, which is c. Very simple. So therefore the final answer we have is so you can see here this will become simply x square, okay, x cube, because we have x here and x here, right? So this will become x cube upon 3 times 2 is 6. This will become, okay, yes, we can write down like this. So this will become x cube. Okay, no, we can't do x cube. 1 second, let me just erase this. So this will simply become, if we just want to simplify this, so I'm just writing this part first. So this is ax square, okay, upon 2 plus bx, okay, and then this is times ax plus b whole cube upon 3, okay, and then this will become plus c, right? So now if you want to simplify this, it will simply become this. So you can just do one thing, you can take LCM here. So this will become ax square plus 2bx upon 2, right, times ax plus b whole cube upon 3 and then plus c. So this is the answer for the fourth question. Now we will go to the next question. Okay, so the next question is, okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, so the next question is sine 2x minus 4 e raised to 3x. Okay, so this is our fifth question. So we have to integrate sine 2x and then minus 4 e raised to 3x dx. All right. So this is what we have to integrate. Now, very simple. We have already solved this. So if you integrate sine 2x, it will become minus cos 2x upon 2, right? Here, if you integrate, this will become 4 outside because that's a constant. E raised to 3x, integration is e raised to 3x upon 3 and then plus constant of integration. So our answer is, if you want, you can take minus outside, cos 2x upon 2 plus 4 upon 3 e raised to 3x plus c. This is the answer. Now we can go to the next question, which is our question number 6. So question number 6, let's go and let's see what is the question. So question number 6 is integrate 4e raised to 3x plus 1 dx. Okay. All right. So I can do one thing here. I will write down the question first. So integrate, and then it was 4e raised to 3x plus 1. 4e raised to 3x plus 1 dx. Okay. So what we can do here, we will integrate. Okay, there is a rule, of course, that integrate will get distributed. So if you just integrate the first function, 4 will be outside. E raised to 3x integration is e raised to 3x upon 3, right? And then plus integration of this constant 1 is simply x, and then plus c. So you can write on here the formula that you have used. Integration of e raised to ax dx is simply e raised to ax upon a plus c. Also integration of 1 dx is x plus c. Okay, so this is the answer. Now we can go to the seventh question. So the seventh question was, okay, yes. So I have the seventh question, integration x squared into 1 minus 1 upon x squared. Okay, very simple. This is also a very simple question. So here, a very simple thing that you can do is that you just solve this, simplify this first. So this will become integration. X squared into 1 is x squared minus x squared into 1 upon x squared is 1. So do you realize that this was little complicated because it was in the product form and now it is in the simplified form. So simply you have to integrate this. Now we already know the integration of x raised to n. So we will directly use the formula here and it is integration of x raised to 2 will become x cube upon 3 because x raised to n is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 minus integration of 1 is x and then plus c. So that's the answer. Now we can go to the next question, which is question number 8. So in question number 8, we have to integrate ax square plus bx plus c and dx. Okay. So integration of ax square plus bx plus c into dx, right? Very simple. We will basically, if you are doing this in your examination hall, just integrate, like just distribute the integration first. Like in the first step, you can write down integration ax squared plus integration bx plus integration c, and then start solving it. Okay, so it's like integration ax squared dx plus integration bx dx plus integration c dx. But here I'm directly starting with the second step. So if you integrate ax squared, a is outside and integration of x squared is x cube upon 3. Using which formula? Using integration x raised to n dx formula, which is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. So this will become ax cube upon 3. This will become bx square upon 2, right? And this will become c integration of 1, right? C into 1. So integration of 1 dx is x. So therefore the answer is ax cube upon 3 plus bx square upon 2 plus cx plus constant of integration. That's the answer. Now we can go to the ninth question. The ninth question is, so I have a question already with me. We have to integrate 2x square plus e raised to x dx. Basically, the first exercise of NCERT integration question is all about the formula. If you know the formula, you can do all the questions. So, if you integrate 2x square, it will become 2. Integration of x square is x cube upon 3. If you'll do the integration of e raised to x, it will become e raised to x only, and then plus c. So, it simply becomes 2x cube upon 3 plus e raised to x plus c. Remember, here I'm skipping the first step. You don't skip the first step. What is the first step? The first step I'm writing here for this particular question, that you write down integration of 2x squared. Okay, 1 second. Integration of, I'm just going to distribute it. Integration of 2x squared dx plus integration of e raised to x dx. If you want, you can again add one more step. Okay, so it will be little elaborated. So that is a constant. That constant you'll keep outside, and then integration of x squared dx, and then plus this is same integration e raised to x dx. So sometimes we have to write down the repetitive steps. Okay. So here clearly after this you can go to the this step. So 2x cube upon 3 plus e raised to x plus c, and then the final answer. Okay, now we can go to the next question, which is our 10th question. So the 10th question is, we have to now integrate root x. Okay, so integration root x minus 1 upon root x whole square dx. This is what we have to integrate. Okay, let's start with the solution. So here the best advice that I can give you is to first simplify this. You know how to simplify this because you know what is the formula of a minus b whole square. We all know a minus b whole square. So it will become a square plus b square minus 2ab. So using this formula, clearly we can simplify this. So this will become, I'm writing integration as it is. This will become a square, that means root x whole square, plus b square, that means 1 upon root x whole square, and then minus 2ab. So 2 into root x into 1 upon root x, and then dx. Now this will become integration root x square. Okay, I can just put here one bracket. Yes, so root x square will become just x because root and square will get cancelled. Here 1 square is 1 upon root x whole square is again x because square and root will get cancelled. And here this root x will get cancelled. So just minus 2 dx. I'm again writing one step here, and that is distribution of integration. So integrate x dx plus integrate 1 upon x dx minus integrate 2 into 1 dx. Okay, because simply we can write down 2 as 2 into 1, where 2 I have taken outside. So this will become x square upon 2 using the same formula x raised to n. And what is the integration of 1 upon x? So integration of 1 upon x is simply, it will become log x because there is a formula that integration of 1 upon x is 1 upon x dx is log mod x. Okay, so using this formula it will become log mod x minus 2, integration of 1 is x, so 2x, and then plus c. So this is the answer, x square upon 2 plus log x log mod x minus 2x plus c. Right, now we can go to the next question. And the next question is our, I guess, 11th question. So let's start with the 11th question. Okay, I think we are understanding all the questions because all the questions are very straightforward. It's just a formula-based question. So the next question is integration of x cube plus 5x square minus 4 upon integration of x cube plus 5x square minus 4 upon x square dx. Okay, so here also we will do one thing. We will first simplify this. How we can simplify this? Let's see. So we can separate the LCM here. So this will become x cube upon x square. This will become 5x square upon x square. And this will become minus 4 upon x square dx. Now here we are going to use a property of exponent, right? So this will become integration x raised to upon x square will become just x because x raised to 3 minus 2, right? There is a formula, x raised to a upon x raised to b, that is x raised to a minus b. The power will get subtracted. So 3 minus 2, 1, which is just as x. Here x square will get cancelled, so just 5. And here this will become minus 4. X raised to square will become x raised to minus 2 dx. Why? Because there is a formula, if we have 1 upon a raised to m, that will become a raised to minus m if you shift it to the numerator. So now let's do this integration of x dx plus 5 integration of 1 dx minus 4 integration of x raised to minus 2 dx. Now using the formula, this will become x raised to 2 upon 2 plus 5 integration of 1 is x minus 4. X raised to minus 2 integration will be minus 2 plus 1 because it is x raised to n plus 1. So minus 2 plus 1 upon n plus 1, which is again minus 2 plus 1, and then plus c. Now we can just write down the simplified form here, and that is x square upon 2 plus 5x, and then this will become minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1, right? So it is minus into minus is plus. So plus 4. X raised to minus 2 plus 1 is x raised to minus 1, which is same as upon x plus c. This is the answer. Now we can go to the next question. We are almost towards the end. So the next question is the 12th question. Let's solve this. So the 12th question is, we have to integrate x raised to cube plus 3x plus 4 upon root x dx. So how can you solve this particular question? So again, here you have to use some properties of exponent, right? So if you just, oh, 1 second. So if you just separate the LCM, okay, the question is not visible. Yes. So if you just separate the LCM, it will become x raised to cube upon root x, which is same as x raised to half. This will become 3x upon x raised to half, because root x is same as this, plus 4x raised to half dx. Now simply this will become, if you simplify this, it will become x raised to 3 minus 1 upon 2. So if you simplify this, it will simply become x raised to 3 into, okay, so it is like 3 minus 1 upon 2. So 3 times 2 is 6, 6 minus 1 is 5. So it is 5 by 2. Plus, this will become 3, x raised to 1 minus 1 upon 2. So 1 minus 1 upon 2 is 1 upon 2. And this will simply become 4x raised to minus 1 upon 2. How I did this? Using the property of exponent. Now, if you integrate this, this will become x raised to 5 by 2 plus 1, which is 7 by 2 divided by 7 by 2, plus this will become 3, x raised to half plus 1, which is 3 by 2. This will become 3 by 2, plus this will become 4, x raised to minus 1 upon 2 plus 1, which is again half, and then the same thing will come in the denominator and then plus c. Now we can simplify this. So the 7 upon 2 will become basically 2 upon 7, and this is x raised to 7 by 2. This will become 2 by 3, and then into this 3x raised to 3 by 2, and this will become 2, because this is half, like half is in the denominator, so it will become 2 into 4x raised to half and then plus c. Now we will just write down the more simplified form. So it will simply become 2 upon 7 x raised to 7 upon 2. This will become 2 upon, okay, 3 will get cancelled, right? So it will become 2x raised to 3 by 2, right? So we can write down 2x raised to 3 by 2, and this will become plus 2 times 4 is 8. X raised to half we can write down as root x and then plus c. So that's the answer. So we have completed 12 questions. Now let's move to the 13th one. So the 13th question, we have to simply integrate in the 13th question x cube minus x squared. Integrate x cube minus x squared plus x minus 1. Yes, okay, I've changed the color. Plus x minus 1 upon x minus 1 dx. Again, it may look complicated, but it is again very, very simple. Okay. So let's finish this. So it will become integration. I'm just writing, oh, 1 second. So I'm just going to separate the LCM. The first expression is x cube minus x square. So if I just take here x square common, I'm left with x minus 1, right? And this upon x minus 1 as it is, because I have separated the LCM, and here x minus 1 upon x minus 1. Now you can see it's very simple. So simply x minus 1 cancel, x minus 1 cancel. So we simply have to integrate x squared plus 1 dx. And the integration is very simple. X cube upon 3 plus integration of 1 is x and plus c. The 13th question was even more simpler. Okay, so now we will go to the next question, which is the 14th question. Okay. So what do we have in the 14th question? I hope while you are looking at the video, you are also having the questions with you. So yes. So the next question is integrate 1 minus x root x dx. Okay. So here also you can simply do one thing. You will simplify this. So 1 into root x is root x, and x into root x is x into root x. It's like I have used a distributive property. Now this will become integration, root x is same as x raised to half, and this will become x raised to, there is a property that if we have a raised to m dot a raised to n, it simply becomes a raised to m plus 1 using a property of exponent. Here we have x into root x. Root x is same as x raised to half, and this is 1. So using this property, it will become 1 plus half, which is 3 by 2. So it is now 3 by 2 dx. Now we can simply use the formula of integration x raised to n. So this will become x raised to half plus 1, which is 3 by 2, divided by 3 by 2, minus this will become x raised to 3 by 2 plus 1, which is 5 by 2, divided by 5 by 2 plus c. Now this will become 2 upon 3 x raised to 3 by 2, minus this will become 2 upon 5 x raised to 5 upon 2 plus c. This is the answer. All right. Now we can go to the 15th question. Let's just finish it. We just have to solve 20 questions. So the next question is the 15th question. And in the 15th question, we have to integrate root x multiplied by 3x squared plus 2x plus 3 into dx. Okay. So what will we do? We will simplify this. So this root x is x raised to half, right? So x raised to half into 3x squared will become 3x squared into x raised to half. This will become 2x into root x, which is x raised to half. And this will become 3 into x raised to half. Okay, I'm not writing root x. I'm writing root x as x raised to half because it is same as that. Now we can simplify this. This will become 3 using the property of exponent. This will become 2 plus 1 by 2, which is 5 by 2. This will become 2x raised to 1 plus 1 by 2, which is 3 by 2. And this will become 3x raised to half as it is. Now if you integrate this using the formula, 3 is outside. X raised to 5 by 2 integration is x raised to 5 by 2 plus 1, which is 7 by 2 upon 7 by 2, because that's the formula. This will become 2 into x raised to 3 by 2 plus 1, which is 5 by 2 divided by 5 by 2. And this will become 3x raised to half plus 1, which is 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2 plus c. Now we simply have to, we just need to simplify this. So it will become 7 upon 2 will become 2 upon 7 into 3 x raised to 7 upon 2. This will become 2 upon 5 into 2x raised to 5 upon 2 plus this will become 2 upon 3 into 3x raised to 3 upon 2 plus c. Okay. So this will become 2 times 3, 6 upon 7, x raised to 7 upon 2. This will become 2 times 2, 4 upon 5, x raised to 5 upon 2. And this will become 3 and 3. Yes, 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So this will become 2x raised to 3 upon 2 plus c. And that is your answer. Okay, so we have completed our 15th question as well. Now let's move to the 4th last question, which is the 16th question. So let me write down the 16th question. So we have to integrate in the 16th question, integration of 2x minus 3 cos x, very simple question, plus e raised to x dx. Okay. So simply we will use the formulas and we'll get the answer for this particular question as well. So integration of 2x, it is 2. Integration of x is x square upon 2. Minus 3 outside. Integration of cos x, we all know integration of cos x is sin x. So simply it will become sin x, right? Yes. So integration of cos x is sin x plus e raised to x integration is just e raised to x. Here 2 will get cancelled. So the answer is x square minus 3 sin x plus e raised to x. Okay, I forgot the constant of integration and plus c. So this is our answer. X square minus 3 sin x plus e raised to x plus c. Now we can move to the 17th question. So the 17th question we have integrate 2x square minus integrate 1 second. So integrate 2x square minus 3 sine x. Okay, now we have to integrate sine x. Integration 2x square minus 3 sine x plus 5 root x dx. Okay, so we have to integrate this. So what we will do, we will again do a very simple thing. 2 outside, integration of x square is x cube upon 3 using the formula x raised to n, which is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Here the integration of sine x is minus cos x. So minus minus will become plus and 3 cos x plus 5 integration of x raised to half is x raised to half plus 1, which is 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2, which is same as 2 upon 3x cube plus 3 cos x. Here, this will become 2 upon 3, which is 2 into 5, 10 upon 3, x raised to 3 upon 2 plus c. Here also you have to write down the constant of integration. So therefore, this is our answer. 2 upon 3x cube plus 3 cos x plus 10 upon 3x raised to 3 upon 2 plus c. Now the next question, which is our 18th question. So 18th question, let's write down the question first. So we have integrate sec x into, inside the bracket we have sec x plus tan x dx. So here also what we will do, we will simplify this by, we will integrate this by just multiplying sec x with sec x. That will become sec square x plus sec x into tan x will become sec x into tan x dx. Now here, if you integrate sec square x, we have a formula to integrate sec square x. The formula is, I'm writing the formula here, integration of sec square x dx is tan x plus c. So this will become tan x. Integration of sec x tan x, this also has a formula. So integration of sec x tan x dx is just sec x plus c. So this will become sec x using the formula directly. Remember, here writing the formula is very important. So you have to mention the formulas that you are writing, that you are using. So make sure you are writing the formulas, and that's the answer. Now we are moving to the second last question, and which is the 19th question. Okay, so there are questions after 20, but that is an MCQ. I want you to solve the MCQ on your own. Okay, so I'm just covering the questions till 20. So let's do the 19th question. So in the 19th question, we have to integrate sec square x upon cos x square x dx. Okay, so here we do not have any such, right now we will not do any quotient rule here. So it's not like you know the formula right now of u upon v. So I'll tell you what you can do here. So the very simple thing that you can do here is you can simply convert everything into sine and cos. So we know the formula of sec x, that is 1 upon cos x. Using this formula, it will become 1 upon cos square x and cos x square x. So cosec x in terms of sin x, it is 1 upon sin x. So using this formula, it will become 1 upon sine square x dx. Now, if you simplify this, it will become 1 upon cos square x and then divided by 1 upon sine square x. So if you change division to multiplication, 1 upon sine square x will be reciprocated and this will become sine square x upon 1 dx, right? And you know what is this? It is very simple. It is our integration 1 into sine square x as sine square x upon cos square x into 1 as cos square x dx. Now we know that sine x upon cos x is tan x. So sine square x upon cos square x is tan square x. But there is one thing. We do not have any formula for tan square, integration of tan square x dx. But we have a formula for sec square x. So simply we know that sec square x minus tan square x is 1. So from here, sec square x minus 1 will be tan square x. So we have a formula for tan square x. So we can simply write down this as integration sec square x minus 1, right? Now we all know integration of sec square x is tan x. So this will simply become tan x and then minus integration of 1, which is just x, and then plus c. So this is the answer. So the answer for this is tan x minus x plus c. Now let's move to the last question of this video, and that is our 20th question. So in the 20th question, we have to integrate 2 minus 3 sin x upon cos square x dx. So here also we are just going to simplify this first and then we will use the integration formula. So if you separate the LCM, it will become 2 upon cos square x minus this will become 3 sin x upon cos square x, which I can also write down as cos x into 1 upon cos x, because that is cos square x only. Now, why I did this? Because I'm going to convert this into a formula. So 2 upon cos square x will become 2 sec square x. Why? Because we know that 1 upon cos x is sec x. So 1 upon cos square x is sec square x. Minus, this will become 3 sin x upon cos x. We all know tan x. 1 upon cos x, we all know sec x. And then dx. Now, 2 is outside. Integration of sec square x is tan x. Minus 3 integration of tan x sec x or sec x tan x. Integration of sec x tan x is just sec x. So 3 into sec x plus c. If you want, I can write down the formula that I have used. Integration of sec square x is tan x. Integration of sec x tan x, which is same as tan x sec x, that is just sec x. Okay? Plus, of course, constant of integration. So, and that is the end of this video. We have three more questions after this, but that is multiple choice questions. So I really want you to try that question on your own. I hope you understood this video. And if you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. If you liked my video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much and keep supporting me.